Islam is currently thriving in the UK, especially in London and Birmingham, with the Muslim population increasing by 44% in a decade. Today, more than 3.9 million Muslims live in the UK, making Islam the second largest religion. Many deserted churches have been converted into mosques, reflecting significant social and spiritual change. London is more religious than any other region, and Birmingham has been dubbed the new Mecca of the UK. Migration, births, and converts to Islam help fuel the growth of Islam, making the Muslim community even more instrumental in shaping the new face of Britain. While the number of Muslims is increasing rapidly, the Christian population is decreasing. According to 2021 census data, only 46.2% of people in England and Wales still identify as Christian, down more than 13% since 2011. In contrast, the number of Muslims is rising sharply, reflecting a profound social shift. This phenomenon has a direct impact on places of worship. Many churches have lost their congregations and have been forced to close or convert into mosques. One famous example is the new Peckham Mosque in London, which used to be a deserted church, but is now a worship center for hundreds of Muslims every day. Similarly, in the heart of London, a historic building that was once an entertainment center is now preparing to undergo a remarkable transformation. The former cinema inside the Trocadero will soon become a three-story mosque and Muslim community center. The transformation marks an increasingly common trend in the UK, the conversion of old buildings into Islamic places of worship. This kind of transformation has taken place in many cities across the UK. In the city of Stoke-on-Trent, a long derelict 2-century-old church is in the process of being converted into a mosque by the Zamir Foundation. The planned facility is not only a place of worship, but also includes a museum, library, and women-only gym. Similarly, in Bradford, a 150-year-old long-vacant Victorian Methodist church is being renovated into a mosque by the local Muslim community. Islam in the UK is growing rapidly, both in terms of population and number of places of worship. There are now more than 1,500 mosques across the UK. Cities like London, Birmingham, and Manchester have the largest Muslim populations. London alone is home to over 1 million Muslims, making it one of the cities with the largest Muslim communities in Europe. Mosques are not just places of worship, but also centers of social life and education for the Muslim community. Well, in London, Muslim entrepreneurs like Asif Aziz play an important role in providing proper worship spaces. The new mosque in Trocadero is expected to be not only a place of prayer, but also a platform for interfaith dialogue and education about Islam for the wider community. The presence of Muslim leaders in government is also becoming more visible. One of the most prominent examples is Sadiq Khan, the mayor of London, who has now served for 3 terms. His work as a Muslim leader in one of the most influential cities in the world is proof that Islam has become an integral part of British society. Recently, he was even awarded a knighthood, recognizing his contribution to the City of London. Beyond the statistics and policies, there are heartwarming personal stories. Many converts in the UK have found Islam as a new way of life. One of them is Paul, a police officer in the UK for 16 years, who found peace in Islam. Without coercion, he began reading the Quran and understanding the teachings of Islam. Within 5 months, he had recited the Quran twice and never missed a prayer. Now he is not only an officer, but also a brother to his community. The growth of Islam in the UK reflects wider social change. From growing places of worship to increasingly influential Muslim leaders. All of this shows how Islam is now part of Britain's evolving multicultural identity. Islam was introduced to Britain in the 16th century through trade and migration, although its influence was limited at the time. The first Muslim communities developed in port cities, such as London, Cardiff, Glasgow, Liverpool, Tyneside, and Hull, where sailors and traders from the Middle East and South Asia settled. However, the surge in the Muslim population only occurred after the Second World War, when Britain needed labor to rebuild its economy. Immigrants from Pakistan, Bangladesh, Yemen, and Somalia came in large numbers, settling in industrial cities in the Midlands, northern England, as well as London boroughs like Tower Hamlets. Besides economic factors, political instability in the Middle East, Africa, and Eastern Europe since the 1980s also led to the arrival of Muslim asylum seekers from countries such as Algeria, Libya, Iran, Iraq, Afghanistan, and Bosnia. Over time, Muslims in the UK formed a strong community by establishing mosques, Islamic schools, and social organizations. Politically, they have also become more influential, as evidenced by the election of Sadiq Khan as mayor of London. The phenomenon of conversion to Islam has also been influential since the 19th century, ranging from sailors, aristocrats, to those who chose Islam for personal spiritual reasons. The Muslim community in the UK has grown rapidly, especially in cities such as London, Birmingham, Bradford, Luton, and Dewsbury. London has the largest Muslim population, making it the center of Islamic religious and cultural activity in the UK. During the holy month of Ramadan, Muslims in the UK are fasting vigorously, despite the fasting duration, sometimes reaching around 19 hours if it falls in the summer. This does not dampen their enthusiasm for worship. Mosques across the country hold Tarawih prayers and iftar together, creating a strong sense of community. Some mosques even open their doors to non-Muslims to participate in iftar events, introducing the inclusive and peaceful values of Islam. Then, Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha are celebrated with great fanfare in London. The annual Eid on the Square event in Trafalgar Square is a highlight featuring cultural performances, culinary specialties, and bazaars that attract thousands of visitors. However, the rise of Islam in the UK is not without its challenges and controversies. One of the biggest challenges is Islamophobia, which has increased since September 9. In popular discourse, Muslim communities are often associated with conflict, extremism, and hate speech. Physical attacks against Muslims have also increased, creating a challenging environment for those who want to openly practice their religious identity. Islamic Circles viewers, until our meeting this time, I hope you all inspire us until we see you in the next video.